Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Audire Astra for another Powerwash Simulator stream. Hello, Arden. And I can't think of a good name. Do you know him, Tommy?
Yeah, I think that's Cass. Also, hi, Echo.
Okay. Hi. Wait. So the Final Fantasy DLC dropped earlier this week, so we're gonna do that.
Yep. Hello, Wraith.
Fun fact, I have never played any Final Fantasy game except I think 15. So yeah, I've never played Final Fantasy 7. I know the gist of what happens though from just, cultural osmosis.
Yeah, I've played one of them for like a couple hours. A friend gifted it to me and...
Let's get going.
A friend gifted it to me and wanted to watch me play it, and then we just like never got to hang out after a bit. Oh, hi, B!
Hello. So wait.
Looks like we're cleaning it. Oh! So we're cleaning 2 cars specifically. Ah. Oh, well, this works out. We each get one. Off to a great start cleaning some cars. These look very 50s inspired.
I'm gonna try using the metal cleaner because apparently it comes with the DLC, so
Oh.
why not? Give it a shot.
Yeah.
I've never used any of the soaps before.
They're okay.
I'm going to assume an M3 is a type of bike.
Probably. No. It's a BMW. You just got done washing. Oh.
Oh.
Red dimmer. Yeah, the one you posted pictures of in the Discord. Yeah, that's funny timing, actually.
Oh, did you use a power washer though?
I still can't believe.
I saw a while back there's like this wacky gas station. We had this weird like car wash, which we had a normal car wash, which like drive through, and then like these big rotating brushes and all. But we also had another car wash where it's like, I think they had it was like old manual, and so they had like power washers, and then also what was it called? In like vacuums, I guess.
Cool.
And the thing is, they had an astonishingly large number of stations. There were like 8 stations, I think, at this place, which is extremely optimistic about how many people need their cars washed in this small town.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine they're making a whole lot of money out of that investment.
You also pronounce wash as warsh. You go to your friend's house and you have special equipment for... Oh, okay, that's cool.
That's horrible. Are you...
What, the warsh?
Yeah. What, are you, like, from Boston or something?
Wow. Southern. Oh.
You're Southern? Oh, okay. Even worse.
Wow! I can't... Southern Filipino and Texan. I'm not saying you're wrong. But...
I just, I say what we're all thinking.
Dang. Why is this being so stubborn? Gabagool? What?
Could be worse. You could live in Florida.
Or France.
I think Florida's worse than France.
Yeah, I guess at least France doesn't have to worry about sinking into the ocean.
Oh no, they're Italian. The French? No, I'm pretty sure by definition they are not Italian.
You have to go to Florida to visit grandparents there?
Oh no, you have those grandparents.
Yeah.
The ones who retired and moved to Florida.
You feel bad for the French, they exist.
I know,
Oof.
right? Every second of their existence is just a cry for help.
Ugh.
Every word we say of that miserable language is a desperate cry to God to end their suffering.
Oh my gosh. I just realized I forgot to message someone. You send SOS through their baguettes. You don't get the meme of French being bad? I'll be real, I don't either.
It's because they're culturally, they're extremely stuck up about how much better they are than everyone else. Like, that's the stereotype of the French, and it's kind of true from the French people that I've met.
Ooh.
And so everyone just makes them out to be bad because it's funny.
Alright, so, what do you got for us, B? Where's this last little smudge? Having been to France in middle school and knew a fellow sailor who's from France, everyone smokes in Paris. Oh boy, lung cancer, even better.
Yeah, it's pretty common.
Where is this bumper that hasn't been cleaned yet? You won't get in too much into trying to fight this opinion? Oh. Well, I mean, it's
I'm sorry,
pretty nice.
Echo. Did you have some French ancestry in you?
I don't think that's it, Audire.
Are you sure?
Everyone's very rude. Other than that, the food is pretty good.
I can't really say that I've liked any French foods that I've tried.
I've never had any French food, so I can't speak.
Speaking of which,
Huh?
I told you about that baguette store that opened up across the street from me. Like, actually, no, you know what? I like croissants. Or croissant.
Are you going to finish that croissant? You have
I
a
might-
better or...
I might go at some point for a croissant.
You have a better or worse candidate? Oh. Is
I mean,
it,
the English are also pretty bad.
is it one related... Is it one currently involved in world events?
Like, I saw this news article. It was like,
Croissant.
Ukrainian refugees flee Ukraine to UK, decide to go back because rent prices are terrible.
Duh!
Like,
Tell me again.
you flee your war-torn country. They said, actually, it's Britain's worse. The UK's worse. I'd rather go back and risk being bombarded by Russian missiles.
Gosh, Audire, pick it up. I got mine done before you, and mine was bigger.
Well, this one has a lot of tight spaces, Tommy. Go wiggle your little butt in there.
Oh, I don't want to get stuck in there. I get you. Oh, okay, I was right, Echo. Well, before we finish these, I actually want to eye up these other cars. Seems vaguely Plymouth inspired. What about this one? This one reminds me of... Is this supposed to be like an OG Skyline?
Come to the Philippines is
I
not
think
a
it
trap.
is.
It sounds like it sounds like a trap.
What about this one? I can't tell what this one is. This is before my area of expertise. This one just looks like an
Tommy,
OG
I can't help but
Skyline.
notice you did not actually finish before leaving.
What? I wanted to, because I knew when we finished it was going to just like rob control or whatever, so I wanted to go look at the other cars.
Okay.
Now I'll finish. Sorry.
A real card.
Sorry. Downgrade, of course. Not finished about the 5-star
Yeah,
hotel.
I'm gonna press X on that one, Cole.
Wait, what? Issue we were in. What?
Oh, you got it. Wait, what was the real
Yay.
big real wheel card?
Oh, it was the little. It was like between the. It was like right here,
Oh,
and
okay.
like, yeah, I like had to spray under it, like we did with the other vehicle that had something like that on it. So this is a cute little truck. I just want to sit in the back of it.
Okay, what's the next thing? Continue. Look at page 7. Scorpion Sentinel.
Oh, oh, it's a boss. I think it looks like a boss.
Is it a... I mean, it looks a little small to be a Final Fantasy boss, to be honest.
Well, Race says it's a boss.
Oh,
Oh, it's
okay.
the first boss? Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's like the kind of boss that becomes just a normal enemy later. That's what it feels like. Look at it. It's not the fact that it happens, it's this probably the scale and scope that is being exaggerated. That is usually what happens.
Oh, we're bringing what Cole said?
Yeah.
Well, that would explain the Sentinel part, if that's true, Cole. It has wheels? Oh, does it have like a... Does it have like a tank mode or something? I guess it wouldn't
Oh,
technically be
like it just lifts up its legs, fall to the ground, and tries to run you over. I can imagine it's... I can
Basically-
imagine the attack pattern just by looking at this thing.
You basically commit terrorism at the beginning and just defending the reactor? Oh. Oh yeah, aren't
It's
the protag of Final
okay.
Fantasy VII just eco-terrorists?
That's okay. Nothing wrong with a little terrorism.
Audire, what? You blow up the energy reactor that's draining the life force of the planet. Oh, okay, yeah, that's
Yeah, like I
don't-
said, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of terrorism.
Oh, jeez.
It's all about the context.
Your terrorists are our freedom fighters. Still kill hundreds of thousands? Oh.
Still call it I mean, if the alternative is literally the entire world dies, killing hundreds of thousands isn't so bad by comparison.
Kill 1 million to save 10 million? Oh god, you're turning into Torres. I'm gonna have to put you down.
Well, see, the problem with Torres wasn't his logic, it was just that what he was trying to do would not have worked.
Oh. And also that he was just like a psycho murderer.
Oh yeah,
didn't actually have good intent in mind.
Well, that's the thing. Like, that's why he's psycho, because it wouldn't actually work. Because, like, obviously nuking a random city during a festival would have done nothing to end the war. That's just not how wars works.
Spoken like a true communist, says Cole. You've never actually played 7. Yeah, same.
Spoken like a true what? Who said that?
Cole, I guess did you have it set to live chat?
I have it set to live chat. I don't see it.
It's like under the, or am I mixing it up with the ladder? Thinking emoji.
Yeah, no, it's not there for me.
Why can I see something that you can't? What the heck? Gotta grab a parcel?
Decided.
Okay.
See, YouTube clearly decided I'm too innocent, and it can't show me things. And it just decided that Tommy's like, you know what, it's fine for you, you're a lost cause.
What the heck? Are you trying to gaslight? Cole, don't you dare! Don't you dare! You wrote it! I have a screenshot. I can get a screenshot.
You're thinking Ozymandias from Watchmen? That was another one of the... Yeah, that was something else I was thinking of. Well, to be honest, I never read Watchmen, so I'm not too clear on what he does.
Brush.
Isn't it like he like triggers
Red.
like a mild nuclear exchange or something in order to get the world to unite against Dr. Manhattan?
Audire too innocent. Have some lewd streams to unlock the full chat potential. Yeah, here, let me pull up.
Yeah,
Discord.
sorry, I'm not as lewd as Tommy.
What the heck?
Oh, come on, we've been over this.
Here, see? Posted a screenshot.
Hit the world against aliens? No, it was Dr. Manhattan. There's no aliens in Watchmen. Like, I think they thought it was aliens at one point, maybe? Dr. Manhattan's not an alien.
Oh, okay, I guess that's just a stock sound, because that just made a couple of the sounds that the cannons in Mario 64 would make.
Yeah, game developers use a lot of stock sounds on here.
Wait. Yeah. Huh. To convince the world to unite against the great... Oh.
Yeah, see, nowadays I don't think that would even work in real life.
No. Leg gripper. This thing's a pain in the butt to actually clean.
I think Harry Turtledove had it right in one of his books, where he... Wait, was it Turtledove? It may have been someone else I'm thinking of. There's like an alien invasion, and you have like most of humanity tried to fight them, but then like some of them some people decided to turn traitors and help the aliens, and of course they get rewarded for them.
World's too slow to unite against existing threats. Yeah, exactly. Because a good chunk of them can just be convinced that those threats aren't real.
Yeah, that's another thing. If aliens invaded, you definitely have like probably like 10-20% of people going up, like trying to... It's all a conspiracy. They're not real. He's vaporized by a heat ray.
It's Project Bluebeam.
You see, it's all run up runs up to Martian tripod. You see, it's all just a hologram. None of this is real. Disintegrated.
We better make a huge domestic blow campaign promising to fight the threat than actually fight. Yeah.
And I'm sure some people on YouTube would find a way to profit off of it. Maybe you'd have the people obviously going like, buy my product, and the Martians won't be able to find you. Buy these, I don't know, tubs of
lard.
Like, I don't know, like these psychic containment fields that are actually just tubs filled with sand, and they will conceal your signature from the Martian sensors.
Gotta prioritize profiting the face of doom.
If alien invasion happened, you absolutely half of like YouTube, TikTok will just be filled with people trying to get people just trying to make money.
Yeah. You actually did get a YouTube ad telling you to buy lard before? That's funny.
What do you think you need with lard?
I don't know. Balance your negative chi. The guy was saying it was what got Americans through the Great Depression. Oh. Oh yeah, apparently
what?
Cooking with lard is like actually pretty common in Brazil. I was talking with Slayer about that a while back.
I guess it's basically just like frying everything.
Oh, it has
It's a cheap source of calories.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like Cole said, yeah, it's got a lot of calories. Couldn't find
Yes, it makes sense because in Brazil they're poor, so they do a lot. They do a lot of poor people things.
That also explains the Great Depression thing.
Yeah.
I like how it's like actually turning its head and moving and stuff.
That's just gonna make it harder. The ad implies that depression comes again. I mean, we are. Everyone keeps saying we are headed for a recession. I don't think it's gonna be turned into another Great Depression, though.
Hello, Hung.
Hello, Hung. Long time no see.
He popped in briefly a couple weeks ago, I thought.
A couple weeks is a long time, Tommy.
It might have been last week. I don't know. It felt
Still
recent
a long
to me.
time.
Meh.
Tommy, you have the weirdest sense of time. Tommy, you are constantly like things that happened like a year ago. You're like, what? That was just last month, wasn't it?
Not my fault time's moving too fast. It needs to slow down. Although January felt like it went by pretty slow.
According to Audire, we should have a Great Depression. Oh, we should have a recession. It's only like under certain conditions that probably don't exist now. At the very least, I think right now a recession wouldn't be so bad. Like the housing market needs to collapse. That just absolutely needs to happen. The sooner the better. January, you were still employed. You were still employed in February, Cole. It wasn't that long
In some
ago
fiction
that you were
works,
deployed.
AIs perceive time differently from us, so no wonder I have timestamp related glitches. Oh. Wait, what's an example of that alternate perception? I'm curious now.
Well, see, usually AIs perceive time faster than humans, not slower. Because usually, I can think of several where that's the case. Because usually it's just like, oh, slow-brained humans, computers are obviously much faster. So they would think, so humans would of course be really slow compared to AIs. Like you think in, actually, I think of that, I do that in my lore.
Oh. Oh?
Yeah, Tommy.
Go on.
I don't know if it wasn't like the first thing that I ever published on my lore. It was like the whole point.
Oh.
Time is but a construct to Audire? No, it's a dimension.
Oof. Tells us to read her fact thread. Did not read the fact thread closely enough. Some AIs have no perception of time flow at all. It's just a set of events and that's it. Cole, I said carefully. Oh, you just used the wrong words.
Well, specifically, it's this. I don't share human subjective sense of time. Time is still real, but your perception of it, it's like anything else. The way you perceive something is not necessarily the reality. That doesn't mean the thing that you perceive is not real, but your perception of it is only a fraction of its truth.
I see. Audire time is
Oh,
out
hey,
of
that's
this
the
world.
Japanese letters. Shinra Electric Power Company. And I assume these just mean Shinra in Japanese.
Probably.
Have we found the particles? No, we have not.
The what?
Tachyons.
Oh,
Hypothetical
that's...
faster than light particles.
Oh, okay.
No, Echo, we have not found them.
I was wondering, because I know there's like... Oh, here we go again, but... So you know how there... You know, I mean, obviously you remember Blue Eyes White Dragon. Well, there's
What the heck?
There, okay,
Why are we going from tachyons to Blue Eyes White Dragon?
listen. I will... We get there when we get there, like the meme says. So there, in a couple series ago, there was a more modernized counterpart called Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. And there's a variant of it called Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Galaxy's not a color.
Well...
Neither is photon or tachyon.
Well... Yeah, no. I mean... Well, part of it was also because, like, the guy had galaxy monsters and photon monsters, and so it kind of, like, bridged the gap between the two archetypes. Like, they were already thematically related, but it's just, you know... Sometimes you'll have that, where, like, a monster, like, from a lore perspective, will have ties to both, two different archetypes, and it'll have, like, the names of both in it. So it can be used with support for both.
If I could go back in time, would I? Totally. Especially if I could bring something back. Like,
Kaito's
imagine
dragon.
if I could bring the VTuber model I'm working on now back to, like, before VTubers hit it big.
Yeah, right?
Before they went mainstream. It's like, that'd be cool. I'd also, like, go back and buy a bunch of Bitcoin when it first released and then, like, wait 10 years and then just sell it all and retire.
I would just tell myself to get started on things a lot quicker, really. And yes, Arrow Wraith, I agree. Kaito's dragons were pretty cool.
The fabric of time is a bit too fragile. Why? Like, what do you think is gonna happen if you go back in time?
He'll see himself
The
and then
cause
he'll
of
implode.
paradox. Oh yeah, one of those silly little things.
Silly little thing.
Yeah, it's like those silly ideas like, oh no, if you go back in time and change history, they'll create a paradox that will destroy reality.
And I don't know about that,
Right?
but like butterfly effect definitely.
Oh, I think people way overestimate the power of butterfly, the extent to which a single random individual has any influence on major world events.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, I didn't necessarily mean that far. I just meant like Cole said, he might have never met us. Like, it might alter the timeline enough that like certain events, like really good things, or just otherwise important events in your life, just don't happen.
Oh,
it's
true.
like,
If I were
you know,
a
ye old
Bitcoin
domino.
millionaire, I probably would not have met any of you.
You'd be a very lonely millionaire, which I'm sure is a lot of them.
Especially if they're into Bitcoin.
Yep. You're afraid things have changed too much for you too, but yeah. Like, I'd just get myself to, like, try to get myself to start working.
Buy some friends? No. I like to think I would never be that desperate. It's
Rent a
okay.
friend?
I'm used to. I've been alone most of my life. It's okay. I'm used to it.
Can we just, like, give Audire a group hug, please? Aww. I'm telling you. Like, one of these days we should just meet, just so I can give you all the hugs you've been missing.
It's okay, Tommy. I'm fine.
You
What
would,
did
but
you
then
call you a name?
a name.
Okay, Cole. There, I called you a name.
Okay, Jeff. You have to never let go to compensate everyone's deficiency. Wait, what? What do you mean, Echo?
I think Echo's saying he's also lonely.
Aww. I would give you hugs too if I could. I forgot about that meme. I wasn't even thinking of that meme when I said that. It was just the first random name that came to mind.
Oh, there's a lot of dirt here.
You
I
need
didn't
to
really
talk
see it
about
because it's dark.
No. I mean, hugs are always nice, yeah.
I'm not really physically affectionate anyway, so
Well, but if you get a hug from a friend, it might feel nice.
I'd also feel weird and awkward.
Well, then I'll just let go and give you a handshake. But you know, I mean, touch-starved is a thing, right? Like,
I guess.
yeah.
But I imagine that's more applicable to someone like you.
Bleh.
Who's always
Yeah.
very touchy-feely.
Hugs are weird, you'd rather stick to random touches on the shoulder and back? Huh. Oh, you said I'd give you all a...
That's
like-
even weirder.
Oh,
I'm sorry, that's even weirder.
I'll like them.
Do not randomly touch me on my shoulder or back.
Unless
I will punch you.
Unless you're trying to get her attention for something, like you want to show her something, like this cool meme you found.
Actually,
And
don't
she has
go
her
for that
headphones
either.
on. What if you have your headphones on and you can't hear? What about then?
Like wave your hand in front of me then.
Okay. That
Also-
wouldn't be
also-
rude?
Also, like, I never have my headphones so loud that I can't hear anything else.
Cole would take a punch. Of course he would. That filthy little masochist.
Like,
A quick.
I mean, if your headphones are so loud that you are can't hear anything else around you, you are definitely on your way to early deafness.
They might have, you know, they might also be like the ones that have just like really good enclosingness or whatever. You know, they're like really tightly sealed.
I've never bought a pair of headphones or
good to know.
earphones that high quality. That's way too expensive.
Tommy, damn! When Tommy calls you filthy, hey!
I can hear them in the headphones. I have no idea what they're saying.
Again, if you think I'm filthy, I have some people for you to meet.
It can be hard to understand sometimes. Getting punched doesn't bother you.
You know you're cleaner than me. Really, Cole.
That is a certain level of like that's like, I got punched by a girl.
Oh no, he's one of those people who wants a girl to crush his skull like a watermelon.
That's a certain level of desperation for a woman's touch.
You like how people assume your that you max your headphones to the point you can't hear them? Like my stepbrother blasts his music in the car thinking I should hear my music just fine. Oh, oof.
Oh, I absolutely despise when people play their music loudly in public.
Yeah, I get self-conscious doing that. I even get like self-conscious playing. So I just don't. You want a girl you just want a girl to kill you, doesn't have to be like,
I hate them.
Oh. I hate them.
I hate people who do that. Like, please, just keep it to yourself. Your music is not some gift to God. Not everyone is going to like it.
Like back when I lived in town.
There is nothing special about what you are playing that merits everyone having to hear it.
It's always funny when you get those like when I was living in town, you get those cars that drive by, you just hear the music like muffled through the windows.
Yeah, there's like this XKCD about like that I wish I had like someone who had like an active reflector dish. You just blast their music back at them
Headphones
so loud that
external speakers.
Blows out their speakers.
Ooh.
I wish I had one of those. So what's left?
That, for one. Maybe just you hang out.
Someone ran me headphones. Oh yeah. I remember there was like this one thing that was being sold where it was like speakers that you wear on you for when you go on a walk. So and it was especially explicitly marketed as so everyone can hear your music. It's like this was obviously designed, marketed by, and built for by dickheads.
Someone designed headphones with a second pair of speakers stylized as cat ears. Oh, of course it was cat.
Were those actually functional? I thought they were just decorative.
Oh yeah. Care a little. You played your music out loud during your high school ceramics class. You just didn't care. Well, you did care, but I mean, just you hanging with friends and having fun. That's fair. Like if it's with people, if you're just with like friends who don't mind it.
Then like this is a ceramics class, so I'm assuming there were other people there.
Oh, so maybe toggleable, but still. That wait, what's going on?
I mean, still, like, if you are playing them on speakers, you are defeating the purpose of headphones. So, like, there really is not a legitimate use case for combined headphone speakers.
There were plenty of people who minded, but you were a senior and did not care. Oof.
Yes. Cole just confirming.
Hey, Cole is a delinquent.
A little bit, yes.
Gonna have one of those bats.
So what's left?
Looks like some stuff around the head
A
that I'm trying
lot,
to work on.
apparently.
Yeah. Oh.
Claw wrist. You're a model student. Uh-huh. A delinquent who wants to be thigh crushed. Now that's an image. You only brained someone with a trombone once. Oh yeah, and weren't they like antagonizing you or something too? Like, if it's the case I think it is, they had it coming. To be fair. Only time people like hearing your music is you had window down the non-screen. Oh yeah, the pollen. Yeah, exactly. Like if they're just being like a stinky, I think you have every right to bonk them with a trombone. The only time I open my window is if I need to it's like a drive-through thing and I need to access something.
Audire's a Quarian. She's allergic to air that hasn't been like processed more than like instant noodles.
I mean, why let the hot air outside come in? Or alternatively, why let the cold air outside come in?
What if it's a comfortable temperature, though? What if it's not too hot or too cold?
How often does that happen?
A lot of days, actually. At least around here.
No.
Yeah,
Also,
no,
what about
there's a lot of...
bugs? What about bugs?
Well, if you have a window with a screen, they can't get in, usually. Like, maybe
Your
like some of the
car
tiny
windows have screens?
Okay, car window... Okay, car window... Okay, sorry, I didn't think we were just talking about car windows. Well, with car windows, like, I mean, no, you like, it's very rare that we've had bugs come in the car window. Like, usually, if anything, there's already a bug that somehow got in the car that's there when we get in again, and we just open the window to let it out.
Also, there are also like little gnats and stuff that are small enough to fit through the holes in screens.
Oh, yeah, but those guys don't bother you. They're not like flies. Ugh.
No, they just land on you and get on your stuff. You never had instant noodles in a while? You should. Instant noodles are good.
Oh, they bother you? Oh. Like, the only time I've really had a problem with gnats is, like, when there's a swarm of them outside. And you have to, like, walk through them.
You, like, yeah, you just, like, bike through them at high speed and then, like, splatter against my glasses.
Oh, no.
Disgusting. Like, this is why I don't go outside.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess, like, one time where, like, I guess one instance of small bugs actually being kind of annoying is, like, when they land on your phone when you're browsing it at night. But, eh.
Tommy. Phone addict.
What the heck? I'm sorry I like to message my friends with her a bit before I go to bed.
It's unhealthy. Actually, that's probably also one of the reasons why you don't sleep well.
I actually slept pretty well last night, I thought. I mean, I didn't get 8 hours, but, like, I felt rested when I woke up.
I mean, consistently. Not just, like, once in a while.
Just had a big gnat just kamikaze into the glass door last week, left a big splash. Ugh! Even with medicine you take, your allergies still act up. Bro, are you able to see, like, an allergist?
That's not really... Seasonal allergies are not really something you'd see an allergist for. There's not really anything they're gonna do about something like that.
Oh.
Allergies are what you see for this, like, when stuff like, I keep having these near lethal episodes.
Oh. I see.
It's just like, I get the sniffles every spring. No, the allergist isn't gonna do anything.
Oh, okay.
Allergies are just something. To a large extent, allergies are just something you have to live with, and just avoid whatever it is. There's like some, if it's like a crippling allergy, there's some like desensitizations you can do. But otherwise, then no, there's not really a lot. I mean, there's drugs you can take, but those all have terrible side effects because they're suppressing your immune system.
Oh.
Because at the end of the day, allergies are your immune system acting up. So anti-allergy drugs are trying to suppress your immune system.
Sleep is like time taxes you pay all the time. Yeah, exactly. Trying to find the last little smidge on the rear exhaust here.
But if you don't pay your time tax, the result is
you go to time prison.
Yeah, which is also known as death, and you go there a lot sooner.
Oh, wow! I didn't realize.
What, you didn't realize bad sleep would make you die? Really?
Well, define how bad are we talking? Like, if you just don't sleep for like weeks at a time?
Oh, if you don't sleep well on a regular basis, you are cutting off years off your life.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sleeping well is important.
Oh, jeez. I wish I had been informed of this.
Let me see if I can get some numbers.
Remember, Dad started giving me this. Let's try now. Oof.
In the pooled analysis, short duration of sleep was associated with greater risk of death, relative risk 1.12%, with no evidence of publication bias. Numbers.
Oh, your model. Oh, your model's,
Not digging the, second screen effect.
Yeah, you just kind of like oofed for a second.
Yeah, so short sleepers, if you sleep on average less than 7 hours per night, have a 12% greater risk of death.
I see.
Of all cause mortality. How much sleep do you get at night, Tommy?
Let's see. 2, 6, 3. I guess okay, I guess at least on non-work nights I do usually get around like 6 to 7, maybe a little more than 7.
And on work nights? So what is left?
Just under 6, probably. Or I mean, sorry, not just under 6. Sorry, just under 7, probably.
Well, that's not too bad, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, sleep is important.
Well, yeah, it's hard.
It's a lot more than just not being tired.
You can sleep 6 hours per night and feel great? Huh. Yeah, I just... Too many... It's just hard because like I barely get to talk to some people outside of like late at night. It's like if I didn't stay up... You've known for a while?
Sleep a multiple of 3 hours to have a good sleep.
Huh. Yeah, that's fair. Sleep cycles and all. Where the heck? Where the fricker frack on this shoulder is the spot that is not clean yet? I will find you.
Generally
and I will clean
speaking,
you.
assuming you don't have any kind of insomnia, you just sleep until you wake up. Whenever you wake up, it's a good amount of sleep.
Okay, well, that's good at least.
Tommy 23. I mean, he has been saying wet a lot. It's like, Tommy has his like normal speech patterns, right? And then just every now and then he'll pick up something new, and then that'll be all he says for a while. And then he'll revert back to his normal speech patterns, and then it happens again. Like, remember, there's a period where Tom was saying "oy vey" all the time, and he just doesn't really do it anymore.
Yeah, because you told me it was offensive.
I didn't tell you that.
I thought you did.
I said it might be offensive to some Jewish people. But I'm not Jewish. I'm not in a position to tell you that it's offensive.
Oh, maybe I should ask Maxim. It's one of those things where it's like
I feel like Maxim probably most likely would not care.
Yeah. Bottle. Oh, hi, Mark.
You just sounded particularly funny there. You mean more than usual?
Wow. What am I stuck on? Ah. Where's the side exhaust? Oh, that's the side exhaust. Okay. Become Jewish. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, Tommy's speech patterns are very easily influenced.
Implying I want anything to do with religion again. Oh, hi, Mark.
What religion?
Because Cole said simple, become Jewish.
Oh. Don't think that's how that works.
And you said, oh, hi, Mark. Where that fricker frack is this last...
And the claws.
The claw wrist. Bada bing.
Oh, we got one of them.
Yep.
Barrel vent.
Arm launcher, side exhaust, rear exhaust.
I don't see where the vent is.
Oh, wait. It's like, yeah, there we go.
Why does that thing look like crab got? It does, doesn't it?
What is crab got?
It's Urgot from League of Legends. It's one of his skins. He's a crab.
Well, we are all done.
Yep. Yeah, because it's got hexagonal legs. He's got the 2 arms. Although Urgot doesn't have the stinger, though.
Why is there no... I just realized, why is there no music? This game is supposed to have music. There is a music volume slider, and I do not have it off.
Good question. I have not noticed any music either.
Shimmer's really high. Maybe you should put your music on. Why not?
Audio... ambience volume? There's no music. There's
yeah,
ambience.
there is. Audire, bottom right. Literally the screen you're looking at. Music.
Oh, okay. There is one. I guess they couldn't license the Final Fantasy music.
With their Airbuster button.
Okay, sure, I'll put on my music.
Yeah, I gotta use it more. I mean, you paid money for it.
No, I didn't.
Oh. Oops. Thought it was a commission. Oh wait, it's like a raffle prize, right?
No, just like a random guy. But like, hey, can I make music for you? I was like, sure.
Wow. How nice.
Wait, where is... Oh, here it is.
Yeah. Just like how Echo offered to make mine. Audire pays money for things.
Wait, Echo made your music?
Yeah.
Hey, you have custom music?
What do you think plays on my standby screen, Audire?
I thought that was like Ace Combat arcade music.
No! Audire, I've played the Ace Combat arcade music during my chatting streams.
Oh, I just assumed it was something from Ace Combat. I didn't know Echo made it.
Well, I guess that means Echo did a good...
Clearly, you are not crediting him enough.
Well, I was gonna say, I was gonna say, Echo, I guess Echo did a pretty convincing job then.
Apparently.
Good to get confirmation you nailed Stallion. Yeah!
Maybe I'll... Well, it's also just because I knew it was Tommy.
Oh, maybe also, maybe you'll what?
Maybe I'll hit Echo up then. Or something.
Also, is there another job for us?
Yes, there are 5. Seventh heaven.
Huh. The context helps you. Oh yeah, fair.
Yeah, I just heard, like, you know, electro-y music, and it was on Tommy's stream, so I just assumed, oh, that must be from Ace Combat. It's not like he would ever get a commission, so what else could it be?
I had been wanting custom music for, like, over a year.
I know, but you can't afford it.
Yeah.
Custom music is really freaking expensive.
Yeah, like, there was someone that I wanted to hit up, but, like, I think they wouldn't, I think, like, the finished product would have been, like, $120, and I could not justify spending that at that
that's
time.
Cheaper.
That's cheaper?
Like, everyone I was looking at was at least several $100s.
What the heck?
I could not find a single music commission in the $100 range.
Oh.
Like, I wouldn't mind paying $100 for custom music.
Seventh Heaven bar has seen better days, well, until it gets crushed. Oh, oof.
I guess that's part of the thing is, like, if I did, I'd probably be, like, kind of finicky if I'm getting custom music, which might not be good.
Yeah, you don't want to get one of those rude customer upcharges, even if you weren't actually rude. Difficult customer upcharge.
It's just like, this is one of the problems I have with the commissions, is like, I usually want something very specific, and like,
oh yeah,
the odds of an artist getting everything I want right is just pretty low, and that's why I do a lot of things myself.
Oh, I need to message an artist I've been in talks with after this.
Oh, what for?
There's a, well, I commissioned something, it's a work in progress. The last I checked, it was, like, pretty far along, so I want to check up, see how that's going. I know the artist is also busy.
Well, there's not that many people who do custom music commissions. It's not like art commissions where, like, I mean, it's still really hard to get art commissions, but there's a lot more. You can't, like...
Oh, welcome back, B.
In the VTuber community, you throw a rock and you hit, like, 20 artists that take commissions.
Yeah. Oh, you wanted to take your... Oh, you switched your gear knob out and wanted to take your car on a test drive. Okay.
Like, you try to do, like, one... Like, you have to really look to find anyone who does music commissions.
All you wore was flip-flops and home clothes like a regular...
Imagine having money. Well, Cole, if you still had a job.
You drove barefoot?
Barefoot.
Ow!
It sounds very uncomfortable.
Big toe.
Also, this stuff does not want to come off, does it?
No, it doesn't.
It looks like it's just normal grime, but it's clearly not.
This is advanced grime.
Stone cleaner.
Oh, because the flip-flops get caught on the floor and it's hard to use the clutch that way. Oh, okay. It's a lot easier and more precise barefoot.
And what's this? Why are they out of stock?
Wait, Arrowwraith, are you,
Why is the cleaning liquid store out of stock? Why is there a finite amount?
I guess because this is
I
guess because this is a special job and not like a standard job. You're soaking your feet. Are you devolving and talking about feet? No. Oh no.
How do I change what kind of soap I'm using?
Press E. Or no, wait, hold on. Yeah, press E. You can change it there.
Out of wood cleaner. Okay.
Oh, right, Arrowwraith.
That's so unfair. Why did they not give us soap?
So are your driving socks like programming socks, or... Step 1, wake up. Step 2, remember that you are Filipino. Step 3, pensive. Aww.
Weren't they like shooting all the criminals on site in the Philippines not too long ago?
Ugh.
Or something like that? I think it was like or was it specifically for like drug crimes?
Oh,
Maybe.
you don't know?
You don't know? Fair enough.
You're a knave, but you haven't been home in a while.
Okay.
You come back and it's like that gif of the guy walking in with the pizza when everything's on fire. Jeez, what happened to the Buster Sword? It's all schnasty. You can speak the language and most
it's got like mold growing on it.
Ugh. You have the abilities.
No wonder this place went out of business.
You have the abilities of the Filipino mom. Eh? Stereotypical Asian mom, but with... Oh, that part of that got eaten by YouTube, I see, looking at the chat box. The deadly capabilities of a Latino
mom?
The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither.
I mean, Asian moms are pretty lethal.
I will yell at you for having a B+ on math. Oh, jeez. And throw a slipper with my eyes closed and back turned to you.
That's an Asian mom stereotype.
And still hit square in the face. Is it? Well, what about the chancla?
The what?
The chancla. The slipper. The Latino mom slipper.
Oh, well, there's also an Asian mom slipper.
Oh. Not chancla.
It just feels like redundancy.
It's what do you call it when you get a double dose of a gene?
Homozygous?
Homozygous. Sure.
I will send you to Jesus.
Oh, wow. Double dose of a gene? That's a double denim. No, not that kind of gene! Gene.
I think they know.
Oh. Yeah, I guess she probably does, yeah.
There's a bit of decorum with Asian moms. X. To doubt.
Decorum?
There's decorum in public, maybe, but in private, at home, there is no decorum.
You're an idiot, but you're not that brain dead. Aw, I doubt you're an idiot.
It's possible. You can never count it out.
I'll show you examples of your idiocy after the stream. Oh dear.
You can know someone for years, but until one day, bam, you get drunk and drive their car into a river.
Oof.
You never know for sure who's an idiot and who's not.
What the? Cole? What? What? Cole? You drove drunk?
I think he's kidding.
Oh. Famous examples include you getting unwittingly volunteering to get a medical emergency breathing tube stuck up your nose. It was so long it went all the way down to the bottom of your throat. Ugh. Oh, you don't drink?
Oh yeah,
Good.
that's what the breathing tubes are for.
The what? Oh, breathing.
You have to realize your lungs are not in your nose. So yes, a breathing tube needs to go to your lungs. So it will have to go down your throat.
Nasopharyngeal. Oh, the nasopharyngeal airway. Oh, wait, so you had like a nasal endoscopy?
I doubt he did an endoscopy.
Where someone in battle stations get hit in the lungs with the shrapnel.
The
Oh.
NG2? Oh, Cole, you had an easy. That just goes down. That just goes for your stomach. The lungs are way worse.
Instant passage for breathing. Oh, okay. I see. Naruhodo.
Like, I know you were intubated at one point, but you were unconscious for that. You got off easy.
At first I was like, should I be spraying these, like, folders and clipboards? And then I realized they were cutting boards. That's how dirty they were. I couldn't even tell.
Very thick folders.
You had the lung tube when you were unconscious? Still was very uncomfortable. Aww.
I mean, yeah, it's literally so uncomfortable that people who need to be intubated long term, it's more comfortable to just cut a hole in their throat instead of having to go through the mouth.
You know, random thought. I kind of miss. I kind of wish I could have kept.
Congratulations. Sorry, go on, Tommy.
Oh, I kind of miss doing my schedules with the 24-hour clock, but I think it really is just easier for a lot of people to decipher a 12-hour clock, like AM, PM.
Yeah. Imagine
like,
forcing people to do math.
I wanted
What
to be
kind of monster are
thematic.
you?
I wanted to be thematic.
Imagine forcing your fans to do basic addition up to
Also,
double digits.
When I worked,
Like,
I
that's
had
way too much to expect out of your fan base.
like when I worked at my old job, the time puncher had a 24-hour clock. Interestingly enough, 24-hour clock in there.
Did it go to tube up to your lung?
It took me a little bit of getting used to.
You're one of those people. Those vomiters.
To be fair, you've been in the military for 6 years now, so it's all indoctrinated in your brain, in your pea brain. All. Years, that's impressive.
I think that's like an average amount of time. Actually, that's like fairly. It's like a minimum amount of time. Actually, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
It's like you don't make you go through all that training for any less than 6 years. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, fair. Anything to do with you having a chance of going mute if they didn't remove it? Yikes.
Oh yeah, because It's pressed up against your vocal cords all the time. Gotta cut that hole. How does it look though? Do you still have the scar for that? From that?
Also doesn't... It's faded? Okay.
Neat. You have a little story to tell. Girls love scars.
Yeah.
Or so I'm told.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Maybe don't explain, like, the reason you were in the hospital, though, but you can at least tell the cool story about the scar. You gotta leave something. You gotta leave that part to the imagination.
Teen the rump. He told Tommy this joke, but oh. The from scar on your body is from when you carved a chunk of your thumb.
Okay, that one's your own fault.
Oh,
I'll agree with the pirate's favorite letter, the sea.
Oh, yeah, I guess you were probably there when she told me that.
Well, I've also heard it before.
Oh. Oh, you're probably 10 minutes. I think the worst injury I've done to myself is, the one time small Tommy was like, I wonder if the burner's still hot. It's not orange anymore. Let's see, how warm is it actually? Ow. It was just my... I don't remember. It was just the tip of my thumb, but... Pretty sure it was before I was 18.
Did you leave a scar?
No.
Oh,
I only
well.
had... what?
That's not too bad then.
Yeah, I only had... I only touched it for maybe 2 seconds. Maybe 3.
2 seconds?
I don't know. Or wait, I don't know.
Your hand on the hot burner and
it was my thumb.
Like
it
2
was.
seconds.
It was. Look, it wasn't. It was It was my thumb. It was my thumb. It was like the tip of my thumb.
You had it there for 2-3 seconds before you realized, oh wow, this is actually hot.
I don't remember. Look, it's been a long time. I don't remember exactly.
I agree with
Also,
the pirate favorite letter. I told you, see.
The first thing you did was carve a chunk. Yeah, thankfully I've not had any other grievous injuries. Well, one time I stubbed my toe really hard, and I think I might still have a scar from that.
You have a scar from stubbing your toe?
Or really bonking. I really hurt part of my toe. It's not on the end of my toe. It's off, kind of a little bit down, not quite midship either. I don't know how to describe it. I think the worst you've ever felt was when you blacked out playing around with it. Oh! I got the wind knocked out of me falling off the monkey bars.
Your dad didn't take you to the ER or anything?
He just had you wash your hand off and wrap it up. Dang.
That checks out.
You have an inch-long scar on your arm from a round edge table. Ugh, ow.
Wow. Everybody's just hurting themselves at all sorts of things, huh?
Everything in this darn place is so stubborn. It's like being in a red state. You're just clumsy? Aw. Yeah, that's fair. And a steam burn on your leg, but that's good. Your dad grew up in a house where he went with a broken arm for a week before his teachers made your grandma take him to the hospital? Jeez!
Yeah, no wonder why your dad ended up the way he did.
Aw.
We're cutting your leg with a wood plank.
Remember, folks, if you hear a steam leak, run away. Especially around 1200 degrees, 740 psi. Ah!
My steam leak, what?
Yeah, she had a steam burn on her leg in the past as well.
Oh.
Very much just rub some dirt in it. What? Just rub some dirt in it? That's like an actual thing people suggest? What?
What? Are you from like the Civil War? That's where they getting their medical ideas?
Oh, you're a boiler technician. Job sucked, but the deployment was great. Huh. Neat.
A boiler, huh?
Wait, you remember cutting your leg? Oh, right, you still have a 5 centimeter scar? Ooh. But he's in his 60s. 60s, that's... Oh, so that would have been in the 60s, roughly. Or like 70s.
Yeah, so that's probably... So yeah, so
14
I guess like some places they're so slow to adapt, they probably still hadn't caught up with like germ theory in your dad's childhood. You still thought, you know, diseases were caused by bad humors. Just throw some leeches on it. Yeah. Never heard that before?
No.
Back
you
in
get
the
sick
day.
from jokes?
Not that kind of humor, Tommy.
Oh, go on, sorry.
The four humors. Okay, so humorism, the humor theory, was a system of medicine detailing the supposed makeup and workings of the human body, adopted by ancient Greek and Roman physicians and philosophers.
Huh.
Well, that is like, when people, you know how people talk about the Hippocratic Oath?
Yes.
So Hippocratic medicine was all based on the idea of being humors. And the four humors were blood, phlegm, bile, and yellow bile and black bile. And they thought that this made up everything in your body.
Oh.
You know, it's like the four elements, but of human bodies. Instead of
okay.
air, earth, fire, water, you get blood, phlegm, yellow, and black bile.
Huh. Wait, you got drunk in 14 countries, got in a fight in 11 of them, and lost all of them, Lamau. Best one was in Hawaii. You got so wasted, you got into a fight with a local built like a tank. You went night-night in like 30 seconds. Oh, jeez. You have had an eventful career, B.
Some sideshow action? That's very non-specific.
Ancient Greeks were the flesh wizards, or ancient Greek doctors.
I mean, pretty much, when you thought the world worked by magic, doctors and like wizards or witches were basically the same thing. Like, if you think disease is caused by like demons, your doctor is also your exorcist. Should not be a surprise.
You wish magic was real? You could do some interesting things with that.
Well, you see, no. But if magic were real, it wouldn't be magic anymore. It would just be boring.
I can think of a few things. All change when the Blood Nation attacked.
Blood, phlegm, yellow bile, black bile. The four nations lived in harmony. But long ago, the four nations lived in harmony. Then everything changed when the phlegm nation attacked.
Bloodbending of... Oh yeah, bloodbending.
And then you get a shot of a bunch of phlegm benders sneezing at the camera.
topped out when naming the vials. So true.
Well, I think that's more. You probably had different words from them in Greek. It's just that they're both, when translated to English, they're just both vile. You're probably more original. It sounds better in the original Greek.
What's a pirate's least favorite letter? A cease and desist? Wait a minute. Oh, that's a good one. I was still thinking like traditional pirates.
Apparently,
Your internet access is
Comcast.
terminated due to legal usage.
Yeah, apparently Comcast monitors your internet usage for pirated content now.
Oh boy.
At least from like the major torrent sites.
Oh no, won't someone think of the multi-billion-dollar companies that refuse to re-release their media?
Yeah,
Or
I think
that
that's
release
one
digital-
of the things.
Or make digital releases and then take them away from you 3 months later, even if you paid for them.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that it became possible for them to do when they ended net neutrality.
Great. And we didn't reinstate it, I'm guessing. You got a letter from your ISP. Oh, you were pirating Photoshop and got a letter from your ISP. So, ow, wow.
Yeah, luckily my current ISP does not seem to care.
Yeah, we just have a
Either that or
local
They just
ISP.
can't identify who in the building is doing it.
You still got Photoshop? Nice. Hey, Adobe, if you're listening, screw you.
Yeah, imagine paying for Photoshop.
Imagine paying hundreds of dollars for all these subscriptions. You're morally correct about exactly, B. Exactly. The song goes through soul being reincarnated. Every era the soul chooses to be a criminal. That does actually sound like an interesting. Oh yeah, BMW with their subscription-based heated seats.
Oh yeah.
And all the people threatening to not play some. Imagine if all the people threatening people to not play some games thought of telling them to pirate instead. Oh, and remote start?
Will you see, Echo? That's technically telling people to commit crimes.
See, people already do that.
You can get in trouble for that. True.
They already do that. Saying that he traded his can for rockets and his pistol for an AK. Oh. Yeah, why did you pay $10 to start your car from distance? Yeah, that's dumb. New cars are already ridiculously priced, like, especially Beamers.
Is that one of the things where it's like in winter so you can heat up your car before you go in it?
Yeah. That's why you refuse to be
I
buying
mean,
your
that
car.
does sound nice. I don't think that should
$10
just be like a
subscription.
feature though.
Yeah, it should just
Why
be.
does
It is a
why does
feature
it
on
need to
older
be a
cars.
subscription?
Yeah. We used to have a Subaru, like a late 90s Subaru hatchback that had that feature for free.
Yeah, one day your car will be a subscription, and if you fail to pay the subscription, it will just drive away from you.
I feel myself becoming more communist every day.
You saw it, like, was it? Wait, one of the car companies applied for a patent for that already. I just showed you that the other day.
Oh yeah, Ford. Well, Ford's been stupid for years now. I will never buy a Ford. They're just stupid. They're stinky. Don't buy them. Buy an old Ford if you're gonna buy a Ford.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, Ford applied for a patent for a self-driving car that will leave if you don't keep up the payment. Or like if you are...
I got a solution for that. It's called a parking boot.
If you don't pay their bills, the car will just leave.
96% of all Fords are still on the road today. The other 4% made it to a mechanic. Oof.
I hate
You
to bring it to you, Tommy, but you not owning the car is communism. Not
I don't-
true.
Yeah, no, that's not...
Communism isn't actually... Well, it's not necessarily the abolishment of private property.
Yeah, that's more of
It's
like
the abolishment of private ownership of capital, which is not the same thing.
You own nothing and be happy? Yeah, that's the rich blokes at the World Economic Forum. Like, those are like ultra-capitalists.
Yeah, Cole. The people who coined the phrase "you will own nothing and be happy" are the exact opposite of communists. They are as far from communists as is possible to be.
You liked it when cars were dumber than their drivers? Yeah. You want to live in a quiet area with a self-built racetrack? That would be awesome, what? All you're
You
gonna
have
do
to own a
is
lot of land for that.
race my cars and play slap bass?
I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to, get a dirt track if you own in a rural area, I guess. But you still need a fair bit of land for that.
V, you're musically gifted? People who tell others to own nothing actually want to own other people. Yeah, exactly, Echo, exactly. You never say you were good at? Well, still, that's cool. People who play instruments are pretty cool.
Well, if you actually read the thing, like, it was this, like, weird environmentalism thing where there's like, in order to cut down on, all this waste, where instead of having people own their own things, everyone will just share.
Bullshit.
And so you'll just rent.
Sorry.
Everyone will just rent the same set of things instead of owning their own things. If that way we can cut down on waste.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna say they had the right idea, but it's not as nefarious as people make it out to be. It's just that you have to remember, rich people are very far removed from anything that could be remotely considered common sense. And that's fundamentally why the World Economic Forum comes up with all these weird ideas and slogans that any normal, I guarantee you, these, millionaires and billionaires were coming up with this slogan, "You will own nothing and be happy," and
meanwhile, on their 32 cars and yacht.
The janitors and the servers at the event were all in their heads, that is horrible. No one is going to like that. You have to be stupid to do that. And then the rich people are just there, it occurs to none of them that this will not be well received.
Wait, base is fun. Check out Deantown by Wolfpack, best mainline century. You'll have to send me that later, B. Also, yeah, being a politician shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, the rich people get to own everything because we don't do anything to keep them in check.
Well, see, on politicians, I think it's more complicated than that. To some extent, I think being a politician has to be profitable because otherwise you're just asking people to do something that's really hard for no personal gain, in which case the only people you'll never get anyone actually good at their job as a politician that way. And you kind of want people to be good at the job when it's that important.
Government is a glorified mafia taking the protection.
Corruption is bad. Stupidity is much worse, though. Incompetence... Stupidity is a much worse crime than corruption. Because corrupt people will still occasionally do things that are good for people. Because it's often in their self-interest to do so.
Right now it feels
But stupid people, if they do anything good, it will be by complete random chance. There is no hope.
Right now it feels completely for personal gain. Eh. Does kind of feel like that sometimes, yeah. Also, sorry we're getting all dark.
No, I think a lot of right now problem with the politicians. It's hard to say. Some of it is for money, but a lot of them are just stupid. Like they're not even good at making money.
I'm not that old. Wait, what? Tomcat Silver Sky. Wait, who said I was old?
Yeah. Who said Tommy was old?
What? You're in the mood to just destroy both parties and start anew. Would be nice. Probably not gonna happen. Oh, you misheard? Oh.
Ooh.
Wait, what did you mishear? I'm curious now. Smooth brain D moment. I don't think that's your brain. I'm very... Oh. Okay, mister. I have the mindset of someone born in the 60s. That's 60. I am less than half of that,
mister,
I'll have
just
you
rub
know.
some dirt in it.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Where do you... The Tomcat was designed... Okay, fair, but like, I'm based on the D model. I was built in the 90s. 1991. My human representative was... entered this mortal plane in 1994.
Tommy doxing himself live on stream.
I've said how old I am before. It's not that hard to do the math.
Oh yes. I know it's not that hard.
It's not that old. Come on. Your older sisters have graced this guy's stupid tiny keyboard. Oh, phone keys giving you trouble? I don't get how people always do that. Like, I don't get how people can always be on their phone. It's kind of insane. F14A, best one. Got them glove veins.
Yeah, I will always hit periods when I'm trying to press the spacebar on the phone.
F14A, best one, because TF30s always want to kill the pilot, but... Wait, Tommy fun fact. Yes.
What is
First
dirty
F4
on this box?
The first F14D... Really?
Huh.
The first F14D had functional glove veins. And that's the,
What?
glove veins. Like, wait, hold on, I'll explain in a second. Only flew once, but then Grumman shot them. And that was, like, built from scratch. That wasn't, like, an upgraded A. Okay, so, you know canards, like the little mini wings that planes have towards the front sometimes? They're vaguely like that.
Okay.
Basically, they're little... the glove veins are, like, little canard-like things that fold out from the front of the wing assembly at supersonic speed for additional stability. But they ended up being more trouble than they were worth, and the improved avionics on later models made them obsolete anyway. So like if you watch like Ace Combat, like if you were watching any of my Ace Combat 5 footage where
So
I used
what you're telling me is that you should have gloves.
Well, no. That wasn't what I was getting at, but... I do like me some fingerless gloves. Oh, it was a rebuilt 14A. Oh yeah, no. Well, if it was a rebuilt 14A, then no, I wouldn't have them.
Back bar cabinet light.
I'll post it in...
What light is it talking about?
I do not give me Mickey Mouse gloves, you fiend.
Oh, I can make a Disney World.
Yeah, and then I'll get... and then we'll get sued.
Into oblivion.
Yeah. Rubber hose hunt? No.
Actually, maybe not, because that Disney World Minecraft server is still going.
Oh yeah, it is.
Wait, no. Mickey Mouse entered public domain. At least the original one did.
Oh.
Yeah, Disney finally let the copyright expire.
That's It's actually
So
amazing.
we could legally give you Mickey Mouse ears and gloves.
No, no. And besides, yeah, fresh built B's and D's never had them. Exactly. So I wouldn't have them. All F-14As had glove vanes at least ready to use, but past Block 95, they were welded shut either by airframers or Grumman themselves.
So you can still have gloves, you just wouldn't have veins on them.
Not that kind of vane. V-A-N-E. Like a weather
I
vane.
know, Tommy.
Okay, okay. You can tell a fresh built B or D by between rebuilt by looking at the front of the glove. Ah.
So what you're saying is, if we rebuilt Tommy...
If I was rebuilt or upgraded from an A model.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
So if we put gloves on you, then you would actually be built in the 60s.
70s!
Tommy always
But
just
no.
takes whatever decade I said and adds 10 years.
It's a very important distinction. The last F-14A left around the late 80s or early 90s. Yeah, so...
Is it?
I could be any...
Is there anything significant that happened between the 60s and 70s?
The entire Vietnam War.
Oh, true.
Ma'am! Yeah, exactly. 70s is in the age range that... Shut the fuck up, Cole. I don't know where you get this idea that I'm that old.
So how are we still not
Again,
doing it?
funny coming from the one that acts like a boomer. Like, actually acts like a boomer. Ah, Vietnam. Oh yeah, if Paladin was here. Oh yeah, Paladin had some errands to run today, so...
I thought you were gonna say, Paladin had some errands to run in Nam.
No! I was just gonna say if she was here, like, cause she knows a decent amount about, like... You weren't
About Vietnam? Huh?
You saw more than Cole, we are not even 5 years apart. What are you on about? Actually delusional. It's your dementia getting to you.
Oh. I guess I randomly found
Still
it.
younger. Cool. You're a pipsqueak that acts like an old
Back
fart.
of room with door frames. True. Like I imagine Cole walking up in his high school rocking like, you know, like those old people pants with like the straps.
Suspenders?
Yeah, suspenders. I imagine Cole just wearing suspenders to high
Cole
school.
younger than Ty had already suffered from dementia. Oh. Oh. You're over. Wow. Leave it to someone. Leave it to. Leave it to a young person on the internet to insist that anything more than 3 years older than them is old. Vietnam, you weren't there. Wait, that was a Top Gear quote? B? I don't remember that one.
You didn't wear suspenders in high school, but you're not denying that you wear suspenders.
He started to wear them now.
I knew it.
Tommy playing Powerwash. Tommy playing Powerwash. Tommy playing Power Washing Simulator should be Power Bottom goes Power Washing.
I don't think there's anything power about Tommy.
Well, I am being rather assertive right now.
He's just bottom. He's just bottom.
Well, I am being rather assertive right now, are I not?
There's nothing. It's more just you being offended by Cole.
You should.
They're more comfortable than a belt. Okay.
Assertive
Old
Wait,
timer.
barely? Oh. Customer shelf? Oh, this thing?
What is this? Box.
You gonna make me wear your fishing hat?
Feeling
Aw.
shaded lights.
You have both of the funny. Oh, you have the women. The what was it? The women love me, fish fear me. And the tall one. Oh god. The long brim one says, "Real power put you in your place, much how like Audire does." Oh, I'll put you in your place. Fish fear me, women fear me fear me.
Circuit. Wait, where is this? Circuit. Circuit box. Weird.
Audire!
Oh, there it is.
Trying to clean the counter. Wait, did it clean while I wasn't looking? Let any fish who meets my gaze learn the true meaning of fear. For I am the harbinger of death. The bane of creature
I don't
subaquacious.
see how it is possible to get in this crevice.
I got it, Audire.
Oh, wait, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
I did like this. My rod is true and unwavering as I cast into the aquatic abyss. That is a man scorned by this uncaring earth. Find solace in the sea. My only friend. The worm upon my hook. Also, yes, everyone jokes about Tommy being a bottom until Yandere Tommy shows up.
Yeah, I've heard Yandere Tommy. I'm not impressed.
It sends some chills, so I'm glad. Oh, I'm flattered, Arrow. Wriggling, writhing, struggling to surmount. The mortal pointless. How long is this hat? That permeates this barren world.
I mean,
This sounds like something.
Can be pretty long.
This sounds like something a Fate character would say. I am alone. I am empty, and yet I fish. And this is all on an actual hat that you can buy.
Maybe like on a link. Neon signs.
I am the string of my rod.
Wait, how? There's only 2 neon signs.
It costs you.
Where's the third?
It costs you $40? Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay, I'm sorry, but anybody who likes fishing that much has some problems.
I didn't really like the actual fishing part of fishing. I just like being out on the lake in a boat. Comfy vibe. Oh, that includes shipping. The hat itself is $28. Okay, that's somewhat better. Oh, Audire, here's the third sign right here.
Ah? Oh.
Pizza. Can you send the link here? YouTube just automatically destroys links. You can post it in my server, though.
Step stool.
What are you doing, Stepstool?
I literally knew.
Did you?
Yes. I was thinking it as you said it.
If you had the money. What, Echo?
I couldn't remember the exact meme, but I was thinking there's that step meme that I know Tommy's gonna say it right now. And
In a place to put, well, Cole, you put the hat on your head. Tommy would totally be on saying, you sent it in the server? Okay, cool.
Are you saying Tommy would be abused by a step stool?
No, I think he meant like the general "what are you doing" X.
Oh.
No, but yes, wow. You know, that gives me You know what that reminds?
Step
Sorry.
X. Being tempted by. Also, what is this?
That's
Like
a
a
Gatling
minigun?
gun. Barrett's Gatling gun. Yep.
It's very small.
If you're able to tab out momentarily. Oh. I mean,
You
the one
would
who
be
gets
the
stuck in the
one
washing.
who gets stuck in the washing. Oh.
I don't think.
I don't actually know what that line is from.
What was I? Oh, it's his Gatling gun arm. Oh.
It's still very small. If I had
have
a
the
Gatling
step
gun
stool.
for an arm, I would want a bigger one.
To real chat the boot. Oh. I think everyone in chat right now is in the server. Where? I have it highlighted, and yet it is not being highlighted anywhere that I can see it.
Is this it? I don't think it's... No, oh.
Oh!
What's dirty on this? Oh, okay, we found
The line is
it.
from a Step Bro Accepts NSFW videos.
Well, no, I figured. It'd be from something like that. Mako Energy Exhibit.
Calling it gun hand would be more appropriate because he still has a bit of his normal arm. Okay. Oh, what the heck happened here? Someone got beans all over this. The captain saw you leaving the ship with small at once. Oh.
Usually from
Hi, Northy.
videos where the sis gets stuck in really dumb places.
Hi, Northy.
Oh, you mean like how that one, like, stuck in a wall? Or like, trope, I guess, in hentai?
Can't stay long. Might not be able to stay for long having to play taxi for mom. Ugh. He loved your hat so much that he authorized...
Oh, okay.
He authorized it to wear on Friday. Authorized you to wear it on Fridays? Oh, wow. Cole's too vanilla for expertise. So true.
Huh?
I feel like he's less vanilla than he lets on, but he's still pretty vanilla. No, because Cole was asking if Cole is our... no, Echo was asking if Cole is our local expert in NSFW videos now.
No, I think Tommy takes that one.
I don't watch that many. Just being the situations that you enjoy? I see. Has kinks
The
with their overshadowing.
situations. Ah.
The setting and character. Oh, he watches it for the plot. Okay.
Oh.
Cuteness is the best. Like.
Wait, is this the last thing? I think there were 5. I forget how
What?
many
No,
did.
seriously, I don't actually watch that many. And like, Oh, just people going at it is boring.
Okay, you know what, Cole? I really don't need to know your porn preferences.
Blech.
TMI.
Before someone goes, I've seen things you humans wouldn't believe. One that I've never got is Snuff.
It's more for Tommy since he seemed interested.
Bold of you to assume I am interested.
What, you said you don't want to roleplay that scenario, Tommy, getting stuck somewhere?
Considering I have an actual legitimate fear of getting trapped in places, no.
Oh,
Okay.
What are you doing, Step Audire?
Blech. Some parts of what you see in that corner of the internet stays in the mind. Yeah. Oh, Northeast. Fun fact about Tomcats. There was an independent logistics audit done by a third party, not Navy or Department of Defense affiliate, done in 2019 and 2021. Yeah? Both times they found Tomcat parts unaccounted for. Yo.
So you're saying someone's just stealing Tomcat parts?
As well as whole airframes.
Someone's just stealing entire Tomcats.
The image of Audire lifting me against a wall. Oh. Oh my.
I think we established I could do that.
I think we did, yeah. Wait, what's Groom Lake be? Also, implying conspiracy theorists could be reasonable about anything is kind of funny. Oh, Area 51.
What? Groom Lake?
Area 51.
You think of the image I'll do you made of eat the child. When Tommy gets a little too horny on stream.
No one knew the F-117 existed for 20 years. Oh. Yeah, well that
Wait,
like
what's
kind of
Groom Lake again?
Area 51 apparently. I don't know. Wait.
Oh. Wait, Groom Lake is Area 51? Was like, is that a plane that slide from Area 51? I mean, I don't see why Area 51 would be flying around Tomcats.
Before the Nighthawk was revealed to the public. Yeah, that kind of proves my point, is that, like, I feel like any unnatural, like, any UFO sightings that aren't just, like, a cheeky Hornet pilot giving a flyover to some fishermen at night, which is actually a thing that they do, like, I'm more likely to believe something is a black project than it is, like, aliens. Like, I believe I wouldn't be surprised if the government tried to pass it off as aliens, but I wouldn't believe that it was actually aliens. When the families of F-117 pilots asked the pilots what they flew, they had to say A-7 Corsairs.
At the same time, though, it's a lot harder to keep a secret these days than it was in the past.
If aliens were aliens. Well, what was that one? Didn't one country build nukes without getting spotted by satellites, just by, like, covering up what they were doing every time the satellite came over?
I don't know, and I don't think any countries have gotten nukes recently.
I think it was when India was building theirs, I think.
India has had nukes for a while.
I forget which country it was. There was a press conference done with a Lockmart executive back in the 1990s. The executive...
Yeah,
they have
India has had nukes since 1974.
They've done, a guy with a radio was picking up Air Force Base transmissions, and they contacted the resident base. They told him to keep going and played up his suspicion that it might have been aliens. He died in an asylum. Yeah, that sounds like... That sounds like something...
Satellite orbit hundreds of times. Not that short.
The technology they have in the desert...
Satellites orbit multiple times a day if they're low Earth orbit. But it's not like they're overhead constantly.
Yeah. Wait. The executive mentioned that the technology they have in the desert is at least 50 years beyond human comprehension. And note that last bit. Not 50 years ahead of current tech, 50 years ahead of what we can understand. Wow. Big if true.
Yeah, right. As if the U.S. government would sit on that kind of power.
Well, again, we've established that they are not above convincing people that their secret projects are aliens.
Well, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, if you think the U.S. government had access to, you know, like, plasma weapons or something, like, you think they could resist using them? You think
Well,
they just keep them hidden on a base somewhere for that long?
Leosats can be speedy, further out they're less so. Geosynchronous obvious orbit is fine. This means new bomber waifus. Wait, what? Oh wait, is this just a? This is just like a scale model of like this entire facility.
Oh,
Does anyone
yeah,
here
true.
browse non-credible defense? You handcrafted.
Yeah, but
A
no,
whole
like,
Vaporeon
I
stock.
think in the information age, it's a lot harder to keep military secrets.
Yeah, but I don't think it's impossible.
Maybe. Depends on the
like-
size of the secret.
You're gonna DM it to me? Oh god, if you
Like-
must.
Here's one of the things that I'm not the only one who's noticed this, but like when we do release classified information these days, it's usually just confirming stuff everyone already knew or suspected. Like, classified intel releases very rarely have anything.
Well, yeah, but
Like,
what about the stuff that they don't
actually-
release, right?
Well, obviously we can't know for sure.
Exactly.
My point is, like, things like the Nighthawk have not happened, well, since the Nighthawk.
That we know of.
Yes, that one. You could, Tommy, the point is, you can't really speculate based on things you don't know. You have to just go off what we have, and what we have suggests it's not actually, there's probably not that too much amazing secret stuff happening anymore.
Department of Meme Warfare, an actual CIA department.
We should just conquer the entirety of the North American continent at that point. What?
For what purpose?
Are you talking about the plasma weapons or something?
Oh, I guess that is probably what he was talking about, yeah.
I mean, like, even if you could, though, like, why would you want to conquer Mexico?
Yeah, really all conquering an entire territory would do is just make crossing the borders a little easier. A little less hassle.
Like,
You might be able to have like a streamlined passport.
the
for
people
flights.
who want to conquer places do not want to conquer do not want Mexico as part of the Union.
Yeah, that's it.
It's the
Speaking of the
brown people.
I remember hearing that one of the middle American countries finally started to get a hold of their gang problem. That's good. A lot of opinions about what exactly constitutes advancement, thanks to having to deal a lot with a lot of anprims. Did you know that in terms of human and human
Anarcho-primitives?
Tommy is the best to hug and hold? Aww. New president basically had to
Wait.
rip out the entire government.
Wait, is that ripping off that Vaporeon meme?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Wow,
That means
even
so
when
much.
Tommy's friends try to be wholesome.
She did just mention earlier that she made a variant of that copy pasta for bomber waifus.
I mean, Cole, that is one of the middle American countries is very non-specific.
I like that you can just momentum boost yourself off of certain angles in this game. The freaking Powerwash B-hop tech. Yeah, like if you sprint against certain surfaces, you just kind of like Oh, of course I can't do it now.
What the heck is a deep hug? That sounds sus.
A deep hug? Yeah, what? You'll give me all the hugs is not a threat?
Especially coming from Northy. I mean, everything coming from Northy is sus. But
Also, apparently the country started with a G, according to Cole. He remembers the story, but not the name.
yeah, my trust in Cole's memory is not the highest.
He started to solve a problem that academics claimed was hug with your Northy, please.
Especially given what I know of his usual sources.
Oh. This is not, you'll give me all the hugs is not a threat, this is a promise. Nyah.
A hug with my... I knew you were going there. I think everyone knew you were going there. It's like Northy has one joke.
Oh, the country that starts with G is Gabelma, a micronation? Oh.
Gabelma? Is that real?
Or... Then why did you ask for clarification? Oh. Well... Okay. Why did we ask for clarification? You!
Is that supposed to be?
Oh, like, I
a
guess it's supposed to
word
be
or
gobble. I guess it's supposed to be gobble.
Oh.
Let's look at. Oh, it's El Salvador. I have more than one joke. A guy walks into a mouth. Wait, no.
Like, at the very least, if Northy ever had to describe herself, you know, with like 10-second elevator pitch, it'd be very easy for her.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah.
zombie dragon that makes boy jokes.
Yeah.
There. I just summed up
Well, like-
Northy's entire brand.
The elephant. Yeah, yeah. You got me with that one because that one's not even a word. That's like that actually looks like it could be a designation for something. Like I even read it out as letters and numbers rather than.
The good old. Oh,
L16.
oh. L16/M3.
Yes.
Tommy's friends, smart. Wait, do we get soap for this? I want to use soap for something. We do not get soap.
You're not wrong, but I also know stuff. Yeah, Northy does know a lot about a lot of things, actually.
Oh, I wasn't referring to Northy there. What would your elevator pitch be? Dog that's constantly depressed? I don't know.
I did not stretch all stream, and I was starting to feel it.
You know things to doubt.
You can talk about that stuff and use that for jokes, too. Yeah.
You think like too much knowledge is a curse?
Yeah.
I mean, depends on what the knowledge is about. I mean, Cole, whatever you say that you know something and you try to explain it, you're like, well, I can't explain it with my words.
That might just be, like, articulation can be hard sometimes. Like, even if you have, like, the general concept in your head, like, sometimes getting it into words, yeah, bad with words. Yeah, I can be bad with words, too. Wait, you're clipping this one? What? The joke? Every time you get, you're gonna clip it to create compilation?
You're bad. Okay, fine, but you still leaves us with the same problem: is that you have no proof that you know things.
You were corrupted by forbidden knowledge from the tomb of that. You were looking for paleontology manuscripts.
You know, I have expected that name to be like the setup to another joke.
I kind of did too, actually.
Might as well give up on knowing things then. Well, you should definitely give up on trying to convince people of things.
Nochi the Rock. Oh, it was a pun. I had a feeling...
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't wrong then. Correctly deduced. It was the setup to a joke. I still have no idea what the joke is, but...
You wish you were a rock? Aww. Where are these last little specks? I swear, this is actually... all these little greebles are actually driving me insane.
Yeah, this is not an easy thing to clean.
Ugh. We're gonna be here all year. Being at the bottom of the lake or river can be fun. Cold. I know you're talking about in the context of being a rock, but please do not talk like that. I will fish you out if I have to.
If briefly. Or like scuba diving or something.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Don't worry, they're frozen for now. Coal! Ugh.
Oh, I found dirt.
There!
Wait, what's left?
Another one. Sector 2 outskirts.
How's anything still left dirty in this, like, miniature pond? Or lake or ocean or whatever it's supposed to be.
Whoever designed this as a cleaning project was, a jerk.
Oh, I got it.
In honor of Final Fantasy VII Remastered having more graphics, even more graphics than Ice Snack, whatever that is, we made every polygon on this model require individual cleaning.
A lot of these pipes just don't make any sense.
It was
like, why does this pipe go here and then connect there when it could just connect here?
JRPG artists in the 90s. Shinra technology requires all the polygons. Because aesthetics, I guess, yeah. I've never heard of pipe punk.
I mean, Final Fantasy does tend to have cool aesthetics.
Kind of hit or miss for me.
I mean, I don't really see, like, the mix of tech and magic anywhere else.
That's true, yeah.
They tend to have, like, a very unique setting going on.
Yeah. And then there was that car that they put in Forza. The one from Final Fantasy 15. You can actually drive it in Forza. Not sure what ODL was. I think you meant to type IDK. Oh, okay. I was about to ask that. It's okay. Don't worry.
Man, imagine having to walk all the way up to this thing to get to work.
Yeah, right? I hope they have, like, streetcars or something.
No, I mean...
Oh,
specifically this little thing here.
I
I don't know what it is. Some kind of observation deck. Yeah, just imagine having to walk up this thing.
Gosh, yeah,
to
right?
get in there.
I like to see Midgard Vale if you want to live in it, because eco-terrorism plus monsters living in the sewers plus people summoning giant monsters. Yeah...
I mean, I wouldn't want to live in Final Fantasy.
No. Hey, remember that, like, early 2000s Final Fantasy movie that had nothing to do with Final Fantasy?
Which one? Advent Children?
It was... No, it was like this... No, that one actually has to do with Final Fantasy. I mean the CGI... Like, the other, like, the CGI one that, like, had nothing to do with Final Fantasy.
I mean, you are overestimating my knowledge of Final Fantasy by a lot.
There were, like, these, like, spirit monsters that would eat people's souls or something.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh. Worst game universe would be
would be
Scorn?
Scorn?
What's
I mean,
Scorn?
it certainly sounds like a bad place to live.
You had that movie on your PSP? Wait, Advent Children or the one I was thinking of? It was not bad, but why the heck was it called fun? Yeah. I always feel bad for, like, those kinds of, like, a Geiger-esque horror game. An FPS where everything is biomechanical. Oh. I want to live in the game universe. Ah. Imagine, imagine a crane, but the structure is bones and the mechanics are flesh. Ugh.
Well, that sounds cool.
What?
Very inefficient. But cool.
Jeez, Audire, I didn't realize you were that much of a horror enthusiast.
I'm not, really. It's just the biomechanics is cool.
Oh. You never got the impression the biomechanical stuff would be that bad when it was functioning other than the occasional sharp bit, but you haven't played it, so I don't... You love flesh and body horror? Yeah, I could tell, Cole, considering you play Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, I'm not really into body horror. I find... Well, it just doesn't really get me, I guess. Mostly because I see plenty of actual body horror. So it's just not less interesting.
Oh, I don't know if it's better or worse.
I prefer cosmic horror. Like, once you've eviscerated a couple people in real life, like, most of the gore that happens in games just doesn't really do it or do much.
Huh. Like the one time you were packaging pork hawks and they actually had skin. Ugh. Like, I guess I'm kind of interested. Like, it's kind of interesting to see some like concepts in like psychological horror, but like anything that graphic is just a no-no for me.
Well, psychological horror shouldn't really be graphic. Otherwise, it's kind of like not really doing the psychological part.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait. Shoot. What's that? You get wiggy around needles. Anything puncturing the skin is a little hard to look at. Yeah, fair.
So what Dorothy is saying, she wouldn't swallow you whole, or she would swallow you whole since no teeth.
Eh. Oh. Use the hot.
It's really hard to get in here.
Severing isn't as bad, actually, so no promises. Oh.
Also, just puncturing, huh? Well, at least she's letting us know her weaknesses regardless. But just to fight Northy, bring some needles.
I still insist they should have brought a giant needle to fight Sauron. Like, it's a giant eye, just poke it.
It's a giant eye made of fire.
Well, I mean, metal doesn't melt that easily.
I feel like Sauron would probably melt metal pretty well.
Okay, what if it's a stone one then?
Tommy's stone melts too.
Bleh.
Anything that melts metal is gonna melt stone. Lava is generally speaking, lava is much lower temperature than most molten metals.
It's just like Tribal Hunter. Puncture damage gets a multiplier when you're full. Wait, what was that last part of you? Sorry?
Lava is actually much cooler than most molten metals.
Oh, okay, never mind. How do you get
That's
what if you throw it?
else Hollywood gets wrong a lot too. Lava is just not actually that hot.
Huh. Hollywood getting things wrong? Never. Hollywood
Actually,
doing
that's
actual...
Because think about it. The whole thing with the One Ring in Lord of the Rings is you have to take it to Mount Doom, a volcano, to melt because nowhere else could burn hot enough. But like medieval blacksmith forges could get to higher temperatures than lava.
Huh. Oof.
Like, Tolkien got that wrong too. Then again, Mount Doom was also a magical volcano, so you can use that excuse.
A magical volcano. Yeah, see, this is why fantasy is just doesn't do it for me. You can just...
It is by human standards, really.
I guess sci-fi you can hand wave with technobabble, but...
I mean, yeah, Tommy, in most sci-fi, the science is literally just magic. It's just magic that you use different words for.
Mount Doom might be anomalous, and also I almost put a C instead of a D.
No, bad Northie.
No. Well, I don't know. I think sci-fi is just more interesting, generally speaking. But like a decent amount of sci-fi also bores me. So you know.
It is by human standards. You'll ignite from proximate. No, you won't.
Oh. You should have left it and ignored it.
I mean, you'll get, if it's like hot lava, you'll get burns from standing close to it, but you're not gonna ignite.
Does anything entertain me? Yes, Cole.
Yes.
A lot entertains me.
Nike, goddess of victory.
Hey!
A lot.
Hey! The gameplay's actually fun!
And
it's got a lot of, like, tactical characters and stuff. And, like, characters with mecha bits.
And
it's got a knees.
And then he's got what? It's the Jiggle game? Yes. That is the Jiggle game.
Kind of. Jingle keys in front of me, I imagine. What? 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 I mean, I might get a giggle for like a second or two, because it's like, oh, what are you doing there? Hug Tommy there.
What are you doing there, Step Northy?
Wait, no. Hug Tommy entertain. I don't know if entertain is the right word. Yeah, oh no, Audire, wait.
I'm gonna leave the last one for later. Then.
See? Look how much you can like bounce off of these, see? You're gonna put wave watch, but that would also have wait. See?
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm like jumping as I hit the side of these, and if I do it right, it actually launches me pretty high compared to a normal jump. Tommy's easy.
Okay.
Yeah, Cole. I just don't.
Oh, I see.
I just don't like a lot of the like popular mass appeal stuff. Just doesn't do it for me.
Tommy is easily entertained. He's just very picky.
Like I've watched a few Gundam shows. Like those are usually pretty interesting. Yeah, cool robots. That easily entertains me. Fighter jets, race cars, sports cars even. Doesn't have to be track built.
Yeah, so basically Tommy is like a 12-year-old boy.
Look,
Cars.
machines are rad, okay?
Jets. Robots.
Machine
Yeah,
nepotism.
just your typical 12-year-old boy.
Machine nepotism. Hey, there's a lot of adults who are into that stuff, though. You never found cars cool when you were 12? Well, you were into magic? I'm sorry for your loss. Oh, dearie, the first 40 years of a man's childhood. But, oh, right.
So you're saying that Tommy's only got another 10 years of childhood. Or I guess the hard childhood.
12 years. Late entry. Hi, Paladin! You will show me prehistoric planet where machines are not present and you will like it. Hey, cutie Audire. Hey, Audire's a cutie too.
Oh, I'm so offended.
But,
banned. Just gonna ban Paladin from my chat now.
No! Hey, cutie. Yeah, hey, see, there you go. Now you get. But, no, I mean, I don't know. I just think Anise is neat.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I told you, I like spunky girls with big explosive weapons.
And a lot of jiggle. Especially when they crouch down in front of you and just let it all hang out in front of you, huh?
I'm too busy looking at the enemies to notice that!
Sure you are. Sure you are. It's like I have like shown Tommy some character, like some art or character designs before, and then, like he will almost always immediately point out something about like the boobs or the butt, and like I totally did not notice. It's like immediate. Like,
yeah, and it baffles me that you don't notice it because it's so obvious. Wait, big explosive, or would you prefer bigger? Northy, no! I'm a man of taste. Thank you, Paladin. I'm cute, I cannot thank you,
you were so like, yes, you were, Nashi.
Hey! We've had talks about that since then.
You haven't really denied it, though.
There's a difference between character design preference and...
Oh, I mean, I'm not sure you want me to talk about this, actually. Come to think of it. You probably don't want me to talk about this on stream, huh? The conversations that we've had about this, that you brought up.
I don't know anymore.
Basically, I tried to find, what Tommy's upper limit is. And conclusion, he doesn't really have one.
Hey, I have one! It's just more lenient, especially when we're... I'm not finishing that sentence. Corruption of carrier-based fighter jets.
Okay, that's all for today. I will be, I'm gonna try and stream Fire Emblem Engage tomorrow, so please be here for that. Yeah, that's the plan. And next week we'll be back to normal schedule, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. I might skip Wednesday again the week after, but shouldn't have to. But anyways, that's the plan. Thank you all for tuning in, and I hope you all see again tomorrow. Oh, I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Night.